Good morning. Happy Friday. Yay. We're here to close out your week on Two Girls and a Pea as we have just been watching the notorious RBG being laid to rest in state. What a befitting memorial for an icon, a queen, a true queen. And as one of our commenters said on this show, a woman strong, for sure. Long before it was fashionable to say woman strong, long before it was fashionable to say that we are bosses, long before it was fashionable to say that, we're a badass, So, rest in peace. And you know what, as I was told by someone of the Jewish faith, is rest in peace is not necessarily something that the Jewish faith say. They say, may her memory be our legacy. And that, I think, is even more befitting. May her memory be our legacy.
How beautiful.
She's just an amazing person. So today is Movie Friday.
Movie Friday.
Okay, and I'm just saying that I think we all need to see Antebellum.
We're going to watch it together.
We're going to watch it together. Can't wait.
So we can
Janelle Monáe.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Loving that. Loving that girl.
To see this for like a week or so.
Yeah.
And so we're excited.
Work
we're
got in the way and everything. Movie night.
We're going to have some popcorn.
I ate the popcorn. I kind of ate it all.
I saw you cutting that thing off. I was like, she's making like a bowl for herself. And I guess
did.
there's none left now.
No. But there's other things
That's
in
right.
there.
She'd be like, Jude, can you go to the store and get me a big, large family-sized bag of the cheddar, the white cheddar, smart popcorn? That's what she does. And I always get the biggest bag.
The biggest bag ever.
Because I just know that's what we need. Even though we're just two little people.
I know, but it's like all gone. We're like little raccoons. Well, at least I am anyways. So
I'm
just
afraid
like in
to
that
touch
bag.
that popcorn.
I know, right?
Yeah, I bought myself like a little separate like bag because
it's true. It's so funny because like the pantry is
she's gonna smack me down if I eat that.
The pantry is well organized, and it's anybody can have anything that they want, but there are like a couple sections where like her stuff is cornered off. I push my little stuff to the side, and it's kind of like an unspoken thing, like, you don't really want this.
You don't want that.
You don't want that, so just stay away from it.
I try to use my Jedi mind tricks like, that doesn't exist.
You don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like that.
Yeah.
Look to the left.
Exactly.
You don't see that chocolate over there.
Would that work well with guys in the house, you think? Because that's kind of leading into what we're thinking today about what do women want from their mate, okay? What do they want from their mate?
What do they want from
their mate? What are your expectations? In today's world, what is your expectations? I mean, do you want to stay home? Do you want to let them work? Do you
expect them to help you with the household? What is the division of chores? Right?
Actually, I was thinking about just what do we want in a mate? Do we want someone that is sensitive?
Yeah.
Do we want someone that's more like us? Do we want someone that's totally opposite than us?
Yeah, but I've learned that nitty-gritty stuff really matters. Too, also.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I mean, when you're... Yes... I would suppose, especially for an OCD freak like me. And I do say freakish because...
That's the kind of stuff that ends up breaking relationships, though, sometimes. Like, we've even seen it. What's the show that you have me watching?
I don't know.
The one, is it the 90 Day Fiancé? And there's the girl who, Kalani. And she is like, he doesn't help with anything.
That's not OCD. That's bitchdom.
I'm not saying it's OCD. I'm saying those wishes,
yeah,
those expectations,
yeah,
can sometimes be the ones that end up breaking the relationship.
Yeah, but for that's not a that's not a good example
It's just the
because
one that came to mind.
Kalani is
I
just
know, but
she's
it's the one
having
that came to
identity
mind.
problems of her culture,
She
and
is.
it's a hot mess. It's mindless TV kind of thing.
I
So
know.
just totally ixnay on that whatever she said because that was just
I'm just saying, I know
crazy.
that drove me crazy. Because I was the one that was on 24/7 doing all
But
her
that's not what
videos.
I'm talking about. I just mean when you're looking or when you're
In the
waiting for
beginning
your mate.
stages?
Yeah, what do you
Okay.
want kind of
Okay.
thing in a mate kind of thing, right? For
Yeah, but see,
me, I want him to be a little clairvoyant. Just a little bit,
yeah, that isn't a
kind of
necessity.
kind of know.
He has to feel you.
Yeah, I want to be in tune.
You
I
want,
want to feel him,
yeah,
I want to feel my mate.
yes, yeah, and I think you already do, honestly, because we have talks and I know. But like when you wake up, you want him to call and say, "You're not feeling good today, are you?" Like kind of that knowing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of deep. I don't maybe
Is that too knowing?
sometimes. No, I think that just in other things kind of like I don't know, maybe the way my voice sounds, I could still be like,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, good morning." And they're
They'll be
like,
like, "What's wrong?"
what's wrong?" kind of thing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I like that, because I'm not going to share, you know, if I'm having if I'm having a thought or like a bad day or something
Right.
like that. I
You
just
want him
get
to be
really
like,
quiet. No, stop touching me. I don't no. Don't sit there, come up there all creepily and be like, I'll be like, you're like a mosquito. Stop. I'm just having a bad day.
a
Leave me alone. I'm
mosquito.
just saying. Oh my gosh. I'm never going to have a mate
She's so
because
fine
I'm so mean.
tuned. No, it's good because the more fine tuned you are law of attraction wise,
Mm-hmm.
that is what you are drawing to yourself. And it may be that that's why it's taking a bit longer because you are so fine tuned. Like this guy, he could be.
You're such a good friend for like telling me that because it's like so probably not true.
It
I'm just
is
probably
true.
probably
It
just
is true
bitchy
because if you
and people
go,
are just
if
like,
you're more general, any Tom, Dick, or Harry will come along because any Tom, Dick, or Harry will fit that frequency. But your frequency is so effing fine tuned. He's probably like, I don't know, around the world somewhere, and you guys have to meet, and all the circumstances are lining up. I'm just gonna say maybe around February.
oh, don't let it out the bag. Don't let it out the
I'm not,
bag.
but
Oh,
I'm putting it into the universe because I want it to happen.
I'm so
That's me
excited.
blowing magic out into the universe and saying, February, the month of love, it's gonna happen.
February, my month.
It is. It's your month. Wouldn't it be like so awesome if you met your guy in your month?
Well, you're just letting out all sorts of secrets.
I'm not. That's not a secret. That February is your birthday month. That's a month of love, and wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah, but
That's not a secret. None of it. You're giving out the secrets by saying it's a secret, and then she's gonna
wow,
blame me. That's how
because
she operates.
yeah, boom. It's like dun, dun, dun. It's Jude's fault.
And then
I'm
we'll
just
both laugh
saying.
about it. We'll be like,
Yeah. So
okay, expectations. Sorry.
expectations.
Yeah.
I expect my mate to send me flowers at least once a month.
Yeah, you do like the flowers.
I'm
Like
loving
when I
the
showed up on her
flowers.
doorstep, I had flowers and
She
chocolate
did.
M&Ms. I was like,
Love her.
because I know she does, and
I'm a flower
she
girl.
is. And there'll be like these unexpected moments in my life when we weren't living together, and
Right.
she would send me flowers.
What?
I would be all like, oh.
She's a weeper.
I'm a weeper.
You gotta love her. She's a weeper. I mean, she just.
It just, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Like,
Anyways.
really, she gave me a new birthday.
I did.
You did. And I love that.
Yeah.
I still have that card. It's like glued into a book.
Really?
From those flowers. Yeah, it touched me so
How
much.
romantic are you? I just think that
I need romance. That's on my list.
Yeah, romance because you know what?
Just look at me.
It's beyond birthdays and anniversaries, I would like my mate to take a random day, a Tuesday, a Thursday, a Saturday, whatever it is,
Right, because
and just make it cool, you know, because
the other days are given.
Yeah.
Those guys, they come home from work and they pass the store. They're like, "Gotta get some flowers and chocolate."
Or that vendor on the street, because we have a lot of them in California that sell the flowers and the fruit.
And they just stop by and get whatever, and there's not a lot of thought in it. And it's not that we don't appreciate those days or those moments, but I think it's the unexpected ones that are really romantic, because the thought behind it tells us that you're thinking about us. Men, take notes. You are thinking about us, that you love us, and we feel so cared for and considered and special and significant in those moments. And if you make a woman feel significant and priority in your life, she's going to love you really well.
Okay, so for me, with the flower thing, hard love. I mean, I'm loving you hard. I'm loving you deep. You will understand it. I love giving my mate, you know what? Never mind. I was going to say stuff, but that's sharing. That's oversharing. Anyways,
I was listening. I was like,
you're out there.
Notes.
And I love you.
We got them taking notes.
I love well. I do. And I don't like playing in the dirt when we argue. I think that's
none of that.
I think that's crappy. It's like stay on topic. You know, I think that's a healthy way. If there's, I mean, that's kind of an oxymoron to say.
Don't bring up all
healthy,
the past stuff.
Healthy arguing.
No.
Well, you know what?
I think it's wonderful to say.
Well, people say don't bring up past stuff, but you know, in just only one of my relationships, if you don't find resolution, you know, in that past whatever situation it was, it just keeps popping up. So it's always going to be that wound. So either agree to disagree, or you know,
or resolve that
with you know an apologies, or you know, banging it to death and then locking it down. But I think what really bothers me, if people give, you know, if your mate gives you a band-aid of saying, you know, I apologize, and then it's brought up by said mate and it doesn't say there was no apology. It's like that apology was just to shut you up or something like that. That's just kind of like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
And that is bullshit.
I don't like that at all. It's like if you're going to apologize, you know, you only have to say it once. If you mean it and you really understand what you did, what your part of it was, then you apologize. And I've been accused of not being a person that apologizes. And, you know, I do apologize. I absolutely do. When I feel, whether right, wrong, or indifferent, if I have hurt you, I will apologize for the hurt that I've inflicted. I will not give a shallow, I'm sorry. You know, because then resentment begins and then you feel like you're just apologizing all the time. So my apologies mean something. You know, it just goes very, you know, it's very deep. So to hear me apologize, you just know that I have absolutely understood my shortcomings and I am deeply sorry. And I do that.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, and I think that's important, because if you only say sorry, and I think both of us have experienced that kind of sorry from others, and they really don't understand, they're doomed to repeat that. Like, it becomes a doomed thing, you know, because it's not resolved. And that is where the past continues to come up.
Yeah.
In arguments.
Agreed.
And so that can be a little, you know, flag of, not a red flag necessarily, just a flag of something's undealt with, it needs to be dealt with, or you're going to continue down this unresolved path that leads to, you know, separation.
Yeah. And you know what, and I don't like arguing all the time. I think arguing is healthy because, you know, you're learning even more about your mate. They're learning more about you, which I think is amazing. But just what do people expect from people anymore? You know, I wonder, you know, what were we speaking about yesterday about people that are in, multicultural relationships, and, one of the parties are still just very blind to, what goes on around. I think that's doomsday right there. I mean, if you,
Right.
the heart wants what the heart wants, full stop. Okay. And for me, it doesn't matter whom your partner is, but if you don't have grand appreciation for that person's heritage or their gender or whatever the case may be, then, or religious belief, cultural or otherwise, I don't know how that's going to survive. How's that going to work out?
Yeah.
I mean, are you experimenting, or what the hell are you doing?
Right?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I am not someone's experimentation. I don't like that.
No, and I think you have to be willing to learn, because in some ways, every person is their own culture that you have to be willing to learn, and not just be about like going beyond surface things, and then when somebody really does have another culture, I think you have to go in accepting the whole of that, and knowing you're not going to change those. I don't know. I think you just have to be willing.
I don't know if you are going to date outside of, what you look like and what your faith is, or whatever the case may be, I think that's already accepting of, what the universe is putting before you.
Yeah.
I think if you go in saying, oh my gosh, I didn't know I had to do, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, you might want to be a little bit more aware, because you are going to get the stares, and you are going to get the people that are still very closed-minded, and you're going to get all of that, and some of that is going to go against the both of you. So I hope you're ready, to just embrace and just love, in your sphere of what goes on, and tell the other people, where to get off, kind of thing. The world can be a very funny place when you color outside the lines.
Yeah.
So there is that.
They're like, don't mix my ideas up. That's what they're saying.
Wow. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, they don't want you to shake their worldview of how things should be. They're like, this isn't how that should be.
Flowers. I'm a flower girl.
Flowers.
Lots of flowers. I love love notes. Handwritten love notes left in, in various places. I do that.
Little sticky notes and things.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's charming and old school. Charming. And it's quite lovely. And I don't care if you have bad handwriting at all. And I like dancing. I like dancing, a lovely dance in the middle of the living room, which is really kind of cool.
I love that.
Right before work, right after work, doesn't matter. On a Saturday afternoon, doesn't matter, on a Sunday morning. Right? Loving it. Yeah.
I do. I love that too.
It's very cool.
It's very special. And, I like a little bit of goofiness and playfulness sprinkled in.
Yeah.
My current significant.
Oh, Lord.
Am I not supposed to talk about what I like?
Man, this is like the Korea show. Why?
No,
not
I
one
tried
show.
to not even mention that because.
But they know. Dang. I was going to bring Korea up in here.
Because we're a long distance.
Hey, Jen. Loving you.
Hey, guy. We send little pictures every day back and forth. We wake up, we just take our morning picture. But sometimes he'll send me like really goofy pictures, like where he's got bunny ears, like stuff that, and I love that goofy stuff. To me, like, I'm like, I know that it looks ridiculous.
Don't do that for me.
I just, no, she would hate it.
Don't
but
do
I love it. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh.
It'll totally mess with my mojo in the bedroom. Don't do that. Don't do bunny ears and little, funny little whiskers. And no, it kind of, I mean, I'll get all in my head when we're in bed. No, don't do that.
Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't work for you, but it totally, no. I love a little bit of playful, goofy childlikeness. And sometimes, when you're with a person and you like that and you have that, you're both like little children playing, and it's just, it's so energizing and so much fun. It like just, that creativity, that in imagination that children have, and you have that together, and I love that. Like sometimes we'll dance together, on video, and it's so fun.
I'm done. I'm gonna go back to my adult expectations, not bunny ears. I'm just saying. I like a man that's playful, and he has to have a totally sharp sense of humor, because mine is very sharp and wickedly so.
Have to have, like, I think we said this before on a show, like, have to have intelligence.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, for me, because that's kind of the funny in all of it sometimes, that, intellectual humor that is so stupid, like, never mind. But yeah, he's out there. I know you.
He's out there.
I've seen you. And you've seen me. So we'll just leave it at that. Jude doesn't know everything. She thinks February, but it just is what it is.
I'm just throwing time out there because I'm calling him forth.
You know why?
I'm calling him forth for her.
There is something special in February. It is. It really is. But she's also giving you guys just a little bit of...
They wouldn't even know if you wouldn't tell them.
I'm not saying anything, but you brought up February, and...
Well, that's all they would think.
Okay. I'm excited. Yay.
So
me and my predator forehead are excited.
Oh, stop that.
I'm just saying.
So...
Oh, did you guys hear about the man who ate too much black licorice and he died? Like yesterday?
What?
Yeah.
Did not know.
Okay, so he used to eat like red Twizzlers or something like that, right? And then he switched over to black.
Like the organic black?
No, just regular, bootleg, doesn't matter. Black licorice, and there is this, there's a compound called glycyrrhizin. I think that's how you say it. Glycosylthizin or something. And I guess in massive amounts, it will bring the levels of potassium down, and you go and it messes with the the rhythm of the heart.
Oh my
goodness. And you die, right? So this guy ate like a bag of black licorice every day for like 2 weeks, and like on that 14th day, boom, I was just like, and I love me some black licorice.
Yeah. Interesting. Very, and I know that organic black licorice can be used to help keep people curb smoking. When they're trying to quit smoking, they'll say,
I thought it was spearmint.
Take black, that might work also, but interesting. So be careful out there with your black licorice. Isn't that
crazy? That's crazy. Anyways, that was just a little FYI. But anyways, Antebellum is our movie choice with Janelle Monáe, Gabrielle Sidibe. I got it this time. Those two queens are in there, and I am looking forward to watching it this weekend.
Yeah.
As we once again shelter in place, maybe frolic in the surf, just depending on the weather.
We'll do our masks.
We'll do our mask to look, I don't know, youthful.
It feels good. It's fun.
I don't know. Anyways, we are wishing you an amazing weekend. We are down to 39 days.
Please vote. Where are those numbers? We looked up yesterday.
She did.
I did. The numbers of people. I don't have my glasses. I have the picture. Who voted in the last election. And it was, is this the correct one? This one's about 10, it was like 90.
Yeah.
Because I looked it up because I saw a pie chart on social media, and I wanted to make sure that it was correct. And it was basically correct, except they forgot the people who voted independent, which was about, 10 million?
Yeah.
Because that's 100 million. So I want to say it was 10 million.
So 100. So just like
basically 90 million.
Yeah, 90 million people did not vote
90
in
million.
the last election, and that's a whole lot of non-voters out there that were quiet.
And the election was close.
So it is imperative to get out there and exercise what people died for.
Yeah.
To ensure us all to do.
What people fought
no
for.
No matter what side you're on, get out there. What people are still dying for.
Yeah.
Equality, justice, all of these things. Please get out there and vote. It's very important to do that.
It is, and it would be so nice to not have a close election, because I feel like the tensions are so high on both sides that a close election it will just cause a lot of chaos. So get out and vote.
It's going to be what it is.
It will.
But
get out and vote.
The important thing is to get out there and vote, and to watch Antebellum this weekend.
Yes.
All right. And you know what? Before we do that,
Monday.
This chick has not seen The Color Purple.
I always wanted to, and it just never happened. And then the one time, I almost could see it was in the middle.
Okay, first of all.
On TV, and I was like, I can't start from the middle.
So, why she came for me last week for not watching The Matrix is so beyond my comprehension when you haven't seen The Color Purple.
I know.
I'm just saying.
And I know it's like a masterpiece.
Well, it's not so much a masterpiece. You just need to watch it.
Okay.
Dang.
But I know that
for the love. We love you guys. You get out there, do well. Move in motion. Hope your knee is doing well.
She's like a ninja. Just gets in there.
Lou and then at Motivations. Loving you, Prince. Keep pushing, doing what you do. My Karina, Luna, all of you guys. Just really proud of you. Just keep making magic out there as we, continue to move forward. As we continue to move forward and, have an election that just means so much this year. So we're going to sign off. Be bold, be blessed, be beautiful, and we will see you on Monday. Ciao. This never turns off.
It never does.
It just never